Hello there, I'm Chef Johnny, Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Got Frac Daddy with me today. Appreciate him stopping by. And we're going to be making up some really nice Wagyu beef ribs. Folks, Wagyu is premier, and Wagyu beef ribs are nice, they're tender, they're fantastic. But we're going to be cooking them up. Got them in from Midland Meat Company. So stick around and see how Frac Daddy and I get these cooked up on the Weber kettle. Now, we're going to get our Weber kettle set up. You can see we have our slow and sear, has some water in it. And I know everybody's going to say, you're supposed to put hot water in them, go down the list. We know all those things. And you can pour like a partial chimney of lit charcoal. We're not doing that today either. We're just going to light got a tumbleweed.
Here we go. We got a tumbleweed, guys, we're going to be using.
And so we're gonna light it, and what we're gonna throw in there is, see if we can get this in the camera, is I kind of burnt the bag the other day, but it's harder charcoal. Very good lump charcoal.
Yep.
And we'll put a link down below to find them. But excellent, out of South America. And Jared's the one that turned me on to them. And so we're just gonna start dropping our lump charcoal in. It won't hold all that. And you can tell this with this harder charcoal, it's got bigger chunks. And they're not little bitty chunks of wood. They're nice. No. They're nice size. There's that one right there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's some good looking stuff. And
they're not real poppy either.
Now, one thing I like about this harder charcoal, it's very clean burning. So you definitely need to use some kind of wood to flavor your meat with.
And we're gonna, what did we decide we were gonna put on here?
We're gonna be using B&B post oak chunks. So we'll just throw a couple of them in here, and we should be good.
But there it is, and it's up a little bit. That's not gonna hurt. We're gonna set our ribs over here.
Do some indirect cooking. Just basically like a little offset smoker.
That's it. And you can see I have foil in the bottom. I think y'all can see that on there, so that the airflow can't come up onto our meat. If you do that, you get a big temperature difference between this side and this side. Put some foil down, and don't stop it all, but it causes most of the air to flow over and up through your charcoal, and then we'll set the lid on this side so it comes through our meat. And right now our vent's all the way open. So we've got it all the way open on the bottom to get plenty of airflow to get this started. And we'll put the lid all the way open. And once we get that going, get the meat seasoned, we'll get it on here.
There we go.
So we're going to get started here, and Jared's going to show us how we're going to do it. We kind of picked out some seasonings that I have here. You do a few different things. We're going to do a binder, Maggi sauce, seasoning.
Yeah, I've actually never used that, but I've watched plenty of Harry Sue videos. Chef Johnny's actually met Harry Sue, so it works for Harry Sue, so why not try that and get some great umami flavor out of this. So Chef Johnny's just going to put a light smear on here, and then I believe we're going to go with a base layer of ham grenade. We're going to use this ham grenade, and then we're going to come back with this gunpowder from Outlaw Seasonings, which has a lot of big pepper, some onion, just some really, really great stuff that's going to go awesome with these beef ribs. Kind of keep it at a higher level so we get even on it. So Johnny, let me know when you think that's going to be plenty.
That looks pretty good right there. Oh, what does that mean?
So let's go ahead and turn that. Make sure you get all sides of this because you don't want any piece of meat that's unseasoned. And where'd you pick up that Maggi sauce at?
Restaurant Depot. They sell those big bottles of it there.
Nice.
So then we're gonna come back with this.
So then we're gonna come back with this. Chef Johnny got this from Outlaw Smokers. So let's give this a try, which has got some big chunks of stuff that will add a nice texture to these beef ribs.
You could use like a Montreal steak seasoning or something, probably get the same type of result from it.
But this actually has a little bit less salt. So this ham grenade's got some good salt notes, so this will pair perfect with this. Give a little shake.
And the back side. There we go.
Just kind of touch her up.
I think I missed this side right here.
Oh,
Some right there.
got a naked side over there. That side didn't get any love.
That looks pretty good.
That looks dang good to me.
That's ready to go. We're gonna check our fire, and if the fire's ready, we are gonna get this on our offset for our Weber kettle.
Which we're using the slow and sear, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alrighty guys, so our barbecue pit is up to 300 degrees. So we're gonna put our beautiful Midland Meat Company Wagyu beef ribs on here. And when we put the meat on, of course, your temperature is gonna drop in the pit. So we're gonna regulate our pit as much as we can to 275. And I'm guessing they're probably gonna take about 4 to 5 hours. Once we get a nice bark, we're gonna wrap it and we're gonna go from there.
All right, get the lid on. We'll see y'all, we'll check it, what, about 2 hours?
Yeah, maybe spritz it if we have to, but I don't think we need to, probably.
Got the water trough full, so see y'all in a couple hours.
All right, we're gonna open these up. Been rolling smoke about an hour. We're gonna turn these about 180 degrees.
Man,
so
those are looking pretty too, aren't they? Look at all the smoke.
Oh yeah, some beautiful crust.
It's been a little over an hour.
Beautiful mahogany color. So we're gonna probably get a probe in these in about another 30 minutes so we can check the monitor the internal temp. All right guys, so it has been roughly 2.5 hours. We're going to wrap our beautiful Wagyu beef ribs in some foil to get them super tender. Johnny, what temperature when we wrap them should we pull these beef ribs off at?
I think, you know, Wagyu sometimes will, it gets ready a little bit before regular beef. Cook this kind of like a brisket, so we look at that 205. I'm thinking we're going to check these and probe them when the probe hits 190.
All right, so I got 2 pieces of foil. I'm just going to kind of spread it out like I normally do with my butcher paper. That way we have a good thick layer of foil, so we keep all of our juice.
And if you wanted to now, you could put in some moisture.
Yes.
Whatever you wanted to. We're not doing that.
No.
We think these can be really moist, so we're going to kind of see how they turn out with nothing in there. You could add a sauce to it. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to it right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take that just like it is. Good and tight. And that will hold all of our au jus. So we can use that to pour back on it also once we get done.
And also, when you keep it tight like this, you're not going to steam it. All right, so we have hit 190 degrees. Now, we're just going to use this other probe to check to see how tender these are. Oh, yeah. These are just gliding through like butter. So we're going to definitely pull these off. We're going to unwrap it, and we're going to let these breathe so they can start cooling off so we can eat them. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is, now that we got it off the smoker, like Chef Johnny said, we are going to burp it to release some of this heat so they start cooling down so we can handle them. Oh, buddy. My goodness.
So, as y'all can see, it it is lovely. We got it out. So we're gonna just kind of take it back now and just go ahead and tin it. And it'll let it cool for a little bit. It's not gonna be real, it's not covered. We let some initial heat out for what, about 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'm thinking about 15 minutes because you just don't want to really overcook that. You still want to have a nice bite through piece of meat. Okay, so we have been resting for about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and take this out of the foil. Oh man. Look at all that juice. Hopefully we can pick this up without falling apart. Alrighty. So, Chef Johnny, your just first appearance, how does this look?
Oh man, this is lovely and smells fantastic. You know it's gonna be moist with the fat we rendered out of it, and it's got that.
It's got that brisket jiggle to it. Man, you know this thing is gonna be good. So next step, let's cut into this and try this.
Knife out here.
Oh, that is just tender.
Pumps just fell apart, look at that.
Look at that. Man, look at just how it glistens. Beautiful. Look at that. know about you, Johnny, but I think we did a pretty dang good job.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
There they are. And we could probably just start munching off of it, but let's see if we
yeah.
cut us a
I
slice.
bet you we could just pull this out. Oh wait, look. This is coming right out.
There you go. Bone pulled out.
Awesome.
Man, look at this right here.
Your dogs are going to be happy for that, Johnny.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
That's almost like a brisket flop right there.
It is. There you go.
Thank you, Johnny. You would think this is brisket.
Yeah.
If it didn't come off of a beef rib.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Ready to give this a try?
I'm ready. Cheers.
Mm.
It's definitely got a different taste
Hey,
than normal beef rib. It's
creamy,
buttery.
creamiest, buttery, yeah.
You know, like they say Wagyu, it's kind of like it's so rich, it's like butter. Tell you what, by far, best beef ribs I have ever had. Midland Meat has never done me wrong, from their steaks to their hamburger meat, and now to the beef ribs.
This is, and it's tremendous. And you saw he just pulled the bone out. We sliced this piece off, but look at this. You can take this knife.
And it's not overly overcooked.
No, because I tell you what, it's got a little bit of chew to it. It's not just falling apart. And when it's got that chew, I tell you what, but you can still see the fat running through it. But the meat was excellent. Company was fantastic, and it was just a great day. And remember to go check out his channel, because it's going to be a link down below.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button on both of us if you never have.
So, Johnny,
Always a pleasure.
It was,
Always
man.
a pleasure. Thanks. He brought the meat. He shows up with these. He can come anytime he wants to.
But hey, you know what? We couldn't have done this without Midland Meat Company.
But anyways, excellent. We're going to get the heck out of here. So thanks for stopping by Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Always do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and seeing Frac Daddy and in his channel. And I tell you what, guys, get you some Wagyu, get you some beef ribs, give it a try, because this is fantastic.
And get you some Midland Meat Company.
There you go. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you stopping by. We're going to see you down the road on Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. So long.
Frac Crew, I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe to both of our channels. And we're going to continue eating these beautiful Wagyu beef ribs. So these two fat boys are out.
We're gone. Bye.
Bye.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.